Hi guys, it's Sports Week. My name is Tolu. He is Dan. Dan, let's stay with the Premier League then. Aston Villa against Manchester United. Villa are 3 points off the top in the Premier League. Who would have thought at the start of the season, especially with the way they started the season? There was even talk at some point of Unai Emery being under pressure. There's also everything that's gone on around Manchester United, and there's the feeling that they've gotten better this year under Ruben Amorim, but you can still see that there's still a lot that has to be done at United. They go into this game not, it'll be, I think it's fair to say Villa are the favourites for this one at Villa Park. But for Manchester United and Ruben Amorim, what positives can they take? And what should United fans expect? What should be the benchmark in terms of what you expect to see from United in a game against a team that at the moment is challenging for the Premier League title like Aston Villa are?
Oh, that's a difficult question in terms of Manchester United because you don't know what Manchester United are going to get from week to week. Obviously, that bizarre game against Bournemouth on Monday, even when they were losing, it looked like they were playing some of their better football that we've seen this season. They looked like they had more of that old swagger about them. But like so many other times, they've been let down so badly by their defence. They conceded 26 goals this season in just 16 matches. Admittedly, they scored 30. So the defensive flaws are being absorbed by attacking output, and that attacking output is a lot better than what we saw at the tail end of last season. So the benchmark is, I think United have to be at their best, because if they're not at their best, Aston Villa will punish them. They can still punish them anyway, even if Manchester United are at their best. But I think if United don't turn up and give 100% or 110%, however you want to label it, then they will get torn apart. And this is a Villa team which has won 6 in a row now, the longest current streak in the league. You talk of, are they going to hit a rut of form? But you could also argue they've had their rut of form after such a slow start. So are we seeing Villa just go through the gears and continue their march towards a potential Premier League title? We look at their win over West Ham last Sunday. There was always that fear that after getting the better of Arsenal, that they wouldn't manage to deliver against West Ham, and that would be their undoing as a team that wants to win the league. But they came back from behind twice at the London Stadium to get all 3 points. So the momentum continues, and I think if they can get Ollie Watkins in the goals and I don't know, maybe sort of 10 goals between now and the end of the season, then they're going to be part of that conversation.
Do you think, though, that Villa are really title contenders this year?
I mean, there's almost an air of Leicester about it of 10 years ago that at this stage of the season, it was almost a case of, oh, Leicester can't do it, but Leicester were winning every week. And at the moment, Aston Villa are doing exactly the same. They're just winning every week. And if they keep doing that, then yes, they can be part of this conversation. Obviously, we don't think of Aston Villa as a title chasing team, but they're doing everything right. And you kind of think if they continue to do everything right, you'll get to a point where they have to be part of the title race. You know, whether they can win it, we have to wait and see. You know, there's still a lot of football to be played. They even go to Arsenal next month. You know, it's a very quick turnaround for that reverse fixture. That's a huge 6 pointer as well. So I think let's get to that game. If Villa are in range, maybe 3 points as they are now, they've cleared that Emirates hurdle. And I think really you have to start talking about them as one of the teams that could be in the mix.
All right, in terms of how this one goes, let's put our betting caps on. How do you think this one goes?
I think this one is another both teams to score, but I think this one goes with the hosts. I think if a team has won 6 in a row, you'd be loath to bet against them. Villa are just doing everything right, as I say, and I think Manchester United, they have looked good, but they have also been their own worst enemy at times. I just feel that Villa will have the Royal Villa Park behind them, and they will get that 7th consecutive league win.
All right, thank you very much, Dan, as always.
No problem, Ollie. Thank you.